coaching staff. Jim Hommel, John Jensen. The other guy, I don't know the other guy. Sam. Brian Grant, the pitching coach. I know what he does.
It is now 7 straight wins for the Portland Pickles, as it is game 2 of this Saturday doubleheader as the Pickles go up against the Gresham Greywolves as part of this 5-game holiday weekend. Beautiful night for baseball once again here at Walker Stadium. Ben Creighton, as we get right to our starting lineups. First for the Gresham Greywolves, Garrett Moen, the center fielder from Linfield, will be leading things off. Ethan Stacy, the extra hitter, will be hitting second. Jackson Woodhouse hitting third. Cade Christ in the cleanup spot. Max Richards, the catcher, hitting fifth. Chase Elliott, the second baseman, hitting sixth. Kyle Fitzgerald out of Lower Columbia in the seventh spot. Andrew Grenz out of Linfield hitting eighth. Brian Hamlin hitting ninth. And then Derek Seneker, the shortstop, rounding out the lineup. Scott Wright getting the start tonight on the bump for the Pickles, as he will go up against his former team. Played for the Greywolves last season in the Wild Wild West League down in Aurora. As I mentioned, 7 straight W's for the Pickles. Coming off that win this afternoon against the Portland Rosebuds. First pitch, opposite way, over to the shortstop, Jacob Jablonski. One pitch, one out. That's the nice scoop over at first base by Ivan Luna. As we look at the defensive assignments tonight for the Pickles, you saw Ivan Luna getting the start at first, Kyle Dernetti at second, Jacob Jablonski at short, Leo Mosby at third base, Matt Jew, Gabriel Ariano, and Ryan Gardino manning the outfield, Evan Leibel catching behind the dish. Here's Ethan Stacy, the extra hitter in this Greywolves lineup tonight. Wright working from the stretch, first pitch over to Ivan Luna. Flips it over to Wright. 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Two corrections, Joe Simons. It's actually Sierra. Sierra is one of the athletic trainers, not Sam. Quick corrections.
And here comes Jackson Woodhouse.
Batting third, number 25.
The first meeting between the Pickles and the Greywolves this season. First offering from Wright. Burns the outside half. 0-1. These two teams will meet up again tomorrow afternoon at 3:35, and then the nightcap will feature the Pickles going up against the Portland Gherkins. The 0-1. On the ground to second, this time to Dernetti. A quick 1-2-3, top half of the first. Pickles coming to the dish for the first time tonight.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
You want to talk about an efficient start? You saw it from Scott Wright. 4 pitches in that top half of the first, and we already go to the bottom half of the first as Kyle Dernetti, the Oregon State Beaver, will lead it off for the Pickles. Evan Leibel will be hitting second. Matt Jew in the 3 spot. Ryan Gardino hitting 4th. Ivan Luna in the 5 spot. Leo Mosby 6th. Connor Hendricks, the designated hitter, hitting 7th. Jacob Jablonski hitting 8th. And Gabriel Ariano rounding out the lineup, hitting at the bottom of the order for the Pickles. The first delivery on the way to Dernetti. Called a strike on the outside. Cole Bertram getting the start for the Greywolves tonight. 0-1 to Dernetti. Foul tipped into the glove of Max Richards, 0-2. Breaking ball in the dirt outside, 1-2. Dernetti lifts one opposite way down the line and just foul. In 8 games with the Pickles in West Coast League play, Kyle Dernetti hitting .200 so far this summer. 4 hits and 20 at-bats. And again, to emphasize this is just West Coast League stats. 1-2 to Dernetti. Stays alive, 1-2. We do the 1-2 all over again. And Dernetti goes chasing. Throw down to first. Got him off the bag, and Dernetti is safe. The throw offline from Max Richards as Jackson Woodhouse had to get off of first base and able to retrieve that one. So Dernetti is on.
For your catcher from LMU, number 3, Evan Leibel.
Here's Evan Leibel out of Loyola Marymount. .281 this summer. Comebacker up the middle, snagged by Bertram. Out at second. And not able to turn the double play.
Folks, give him a hand. He turned 21 today at the plate. Your left fielder from Santa Clara, number 39, Matt.
And here's one of the many Santa Clara Broncos in this lineup, Matt Jew. By the way, happy birthday to Matt. 21 years young today. First offering from Bertram as that one gets away, and Evan Leibel will move up 90 feet. Matt Jew right now 3rd in the Pickles offense and batting average, hitting .361 this summer. Right now tied for the most hits on the Pickles, along with the guy who's standing in the on-deck circle, Ryan Gardino, with 13. One 0 to Jew, and it got him. That's not a good birthday present, getting hit. I can imagine, but you know what? He gets on base. Maybe it is. Who knows? And like I mentioned a second ago, Ryan Gardino, the co-leader in hits on this Pickles team so far, will step in the cleanup spot with 1 down. Gardino 289 so far this season. 8 doubles, 9 RBIs. Looking to make it 10 here. As Gardino takes a strike, 2-1. John Batchelder calling balls and strikes tonight, and Mike Carr out in the infield tonight. Gardino skies one. Infield fly. Second out. Here comes Ivan Luna.
Your first baseman, number 34, Ivan Luna.
Ivan Luna hitting 286. So far this summer, after coming off a tremendous redshirt sophomore campaign down at Fresno State, hit .310 with 3 home runs and 19 RBIs for the Bulldogs. First offering. As Evan Leibel takes third base on that steal. Runners on the corners now with 2 down. Breaking ball catches the zone. Luna with 7 ribbies this season. And now Matt Jew on the move to second.
Jew, Adam Gruber's got a birthday in the house tonight. Happy birthday, Adam. We love you.
And now 2 Pickles in scoring position. Luna goes chasing out the high cheese. For strike 3. No score as we head to the second between the Greywolves and the Pickles.
Pickles on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram all season long for latest updates.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break a vodka.
Already to the top of the second between the Pickles and the Greywolves. As Cade Crisp will lead it off, the designated hitter. As I mentioned before, only 4 pitches in that top half of the first from Scott Wright. Looking for another efficient top of the second. coming off a solid season out at Butler, finished with a 2.38 ERA in 11 1/3 innings pitched. Struck out 11 during the college season. The 0-1 from right. Off the fist towards the Greywolves dugout, 0-2. And so far in this summer season, Scott Wright with good marks, 1.74 ERA with 14 strikeouts for the Pickles. The 0-2, swing and a miss. First strikeout of the night for Scott Wright.
Now batting for the Greywolves from Lower Columbia College, the catcher, number 15, Max Richards.
Here's the catcher, Max Richards. And that hit him on the shoulder. First base runner of the night for the Greywolves.
Now batting from Linfield, number 10, Chase Elliott.
And here's the Linfield Wildcat, Chase Elliott. Right with a throw over. Elliott this past college season down in McMinnville hit .227 for Linfield. First offering, up the middle, nice flip to second, in time for the double play. Jacob Jablonski flashing the leather. What a play. Jacob Jablonski continues to show how reliable of a middle infielder he is for this Pickles squad. We already go to the bottom of the second, still goose eggs.
B-E-F-A-S-T. Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym B FAST. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/BeFast.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Leo Mosby leading it off. Bottom two here at Walker Stadium. Pickles were able to threaten with two runners in scoring position in the bottom half of the first, but weren't able to capitalize, and still a 0-0 ball game. Again, 7 straight wins for Portland. won the final 2 games of the season against the series, I should say, not the season, against the Ridgefield Raptors, and then they went on the road and they swept the Wenatchee Apple Sox and did it in commanding fashion, scoring 41 runs in those 3 games. And then they put up 17 runs for the 3rd time this week last night in their first matchup against the Portland Rosebuds. And then they took them down again earlier this afternoon in the afternoon slate. Mosby over to short. Seneker. And he's safe at first. Once again, Jackson Woodhouse had to get off the bag.
Now batting from Santa Clara, your designated hitter, number 13.
And here comes another Santa Clara Bronco. And Connor Henricks. And now we'll get a discussion between our infield umpire, Mike Carr, and the Gresham Greywolves head man. Obviously didn't agree with that call. Thought Jackson Woodhouse stepped on the bag before Leo Mosby got there. So here's Connor Henricks right now leading the Pickles in batting average at .467. First offering to him. That one foul.
Folks, we have $383 right now in the 50-50 pot. You see the gentleman walking around. Buy yourself a ticket. Drawing it out of the 750. $383 already in the 50-50 pot.
Oh, 1 to Henricks. Laced up the middle for a base hit. And his strong summer continues with a single. And now Jacob Jablonski will step in.
Keep the noise going for your shortstop from Chico State.
And really,
Number 6, Jacob
the Santa Clara Broncos, who are in this Pickles lineup this summer, have done a lot of damage. As I mentioned just a second ago, Connor Henricks leading the team in batting average. Matt Jew hitting in the 3 spot. We saw him with that walk-off single into right field last week to secure the series over Ridgefield. And we saw Eamon Lance go deep earlier today with a 3-run jack. And obviously had that walk-off grand slam a couple weeks ago against the Willamette Wild Bills. So the Santa Clara Broncos invading the Rose City have made their presence known here at Walker Stadium. Oh, 1 to Jablonski, shows bunt, pulls back, 1-1. .250 average for Jablonski this summer. And this time lays it down. Beautiful bunt there from Jablonski, and that one gets away. And that's going to allow Leo Mosby to trot home and score. And the Pickles on the board first. And runners will remain on the corners here.
From Chico State, number 4, Gabe Ariano.
Here's Gabriel Ariano. First pitch into the berm down the right field line. Another great crowd on hand tonight here for the Pickles and the Greywolves. Of course, the first weekend with full capacity allowed here at Walker Stadium. It's been a long time coming, especially the year and almost a half that we've had to get some sort of normalcy. Popped up down the line on the bunt, and that will go foul. 0-2. Obviously, last summer down in Aurora, the Wild Wild West League was outstanding. But I think I speak for a lot of people saying that I think a lot of us are really glad to be back here at Walker Stadium this summer. Nothing wrong with Aurora whatsoever. It's just nice to be back in the friendly confines of Walker Stadium. The 0-2 to Ariano way outside. Throw down to second. As Jablonski is going to get in a pickle. Here's the throw home as Hendricks is going to score. As Jablonski goes back to second. I'll say that. You don't see that a lot at this level. Obviously, you see that at a lot in Little League. You got that steal where the runner stops maybe about 3/4 of the way to second base with a runner on third, and you try to bait the infielders to try to get him and not focus on the guy scoring. It worked to perfection right there for the Pickles, 2-0. One, 2 to Ariano. Breaking ball. Just misses inside.
Welcome to Walker Stadium. First timer Ella.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch to Ariano. And he draws the walk.
Going to the plate for the Pickles is your second baseman.
And we go back to the top of the Pickles order. Back to Kyle Dernetti.
Joe, I'm down here with Bob finding out about these 5 strikeouts. What's the story? Said he had a good curveball and a bad catcher.
Coming off a 250, 2 RBI, 4-hit season for Mitch Cannon's squad down in Corvallis.
You gotta watch out, Bob.
Meeting on the hill now for the Greywolves. And I was talking about it earlier. Pickles fans, baseball fans alike, don't forget a lot of chances to come out here to Walker Stadium to watch some baseball. You got another doubleheader tomorrow on 4th of July, and then the Pickles return to West Coast League play starting on Tuesday when they welcome in the Cowlitz Black Bears for a 3-game series. And again, since we're back to 100% capacity, a lot of tickets available. Dernetti with 2 on, nobody down. He shows bunt. He lays down a beauty. And Bertram had nowhere to go with that one. Bases juiced.
Continue making noise for your catcher from LMU, number 3, Evan Leibel.
And here's Evan Leibel. Off speed, catches the zone. That one hammered right into the glove of Jackson Woodhouse, who steps on first. But he'll get the RBI as that'll bring home another run, 3-0.
Now batting for your Pickles.
One down.
Santa Clara, your left fielder, number 39, Matt. Shoot!
That one below the knees for a ball, 1-0. Two Pickles in scoring position with one down. Gabriel Ariano on third and Kyle Dernetti on second. That one lasered into left for a base hit. Ariano will score. Dernetti will be held up at third. 4-zip Pickles off the RBI single off the bat of Matt Jew.
Here's your right fielder, number 45 from Whopper, Ryan Gardino.
Here's Ryan Gardino. Pops into an infield fly in his first AB. Takes a first pitch strike.
Birthday boy Adam, stop at the party deck right now.
1-1. That one into right. Grenz charging in, and that's going to plop in play. Another run comes in. Nothing Portland.
Now batting is your first baseman from Fresno State, number 34, Ivan Luna.
And now I'll bring up one of the starting outfielders for the Fresno State Bulldogs, and Ivan Luna. All 5 runs coming here in the bottom of the second. First offering to Luna, high and outside, ball 1. Luna and the foul ground. Two and 1. Late on that 2-1 offering, 2-2.
Let's go Pickles! Let's go Pickles!
Luna into right field. 2 down. As Jew will tag up from second and make it to third.
Here he is, folks. Patrolling the hot corner. Number 16, Leo Mosby.
As the Pickles now have batted through the order here in the second, Leo Mosby back into the box. Started this bottom of the second, reaching on an error. Oh, to Mosby outside. And Ryan Gardino makes his way to second. Looking to keep this bottom half of the second going. The 1-2, 2 down. Two's home. Mosby hits one high, hits it deep, and warning track power. Garrett Moen able to track it down. 5 on the board, though, for the Pickles in the bottom half of the second. We go to the third.
Fans, please take the opportunity to try all.
B-E-F-A-S-T. Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles.
Kyle Fitzgerald.
After putting up 5 in the bottom of the second, Kyle Fitzgerald will lead it off for Gresham. The bottom of the order due up for the Greywolves. First offering from Scott Wright. That one ripped up the middle for a base hit.
Nice work, Kyle. Now batting for the Greywolves, right fielder from Linfield, number 20, Andrew Grenz.
And here's another Linfield Wildcat in this Greywolves lineup, Andrew Grenz. First hit of the night for Gresham. Throw to first, and that gets away from Ivan Luna. As Fitzgerald will move up 90 feet. I missed it. That one catches the outside. Grants with only 3 at-bats this past season down in McMinnville, 1 for 3. The 0-1. Two and one. Two one from Scott Wright. This is below the knees. Payoff pitch home. Fitzgerald on the move on the hit and run. Jablonski over to first for the first out.
Give it up to your shortstop, David Jablonski. Now batting for the Greywolves, number 13, Brian Hamlin.
Third baseman Brian Hamlin steps in. First pitch to him, catches the inside. Oh, 1. Good block there by Evan Leibel. One and two. One, two. Over to the right side, Ivan Luna will step on first, but that allows the Greywolves to get on the board.
Now batting for the Greywolves, shortstop, number 12, Derek Seneker.
Bottom of the Greywolves line up now, and Derek Seneker. Way in front of that one. Right to Jablonski. Another nice play by the shortstop, the former Red Wolf, with the nice play against the Grey Wolves. We go to the bottom of the third.
B-E-F-A-S-T. Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break of vodka.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles.
Designated hitter from Santa Clara, number 13, Connor Hendricks.
Pickles fans, make sure to visit pickleshop.com for all your Pickles apparel, hats, and much more. And obviously, when you come to Walker Stadium, make sure to visit the merchandise tent. A lot of other stuff that you won't find online, including Wild Wild West League hats and apparel. Again, pickleshop.com. First pitch to Connor Hendricks. And that will get out of play, and he'll head to second as Jackson Woodhouse couldn't scoop it up.
From Chico State, your shortstop.
Already the fourth error tonight for the Grey Wolves.
Jablonski.
Here's Jacob Jablonski, who scored one of those 5 runs in the bottom of the second. That one gets away from Max Richards, and Hendricks will move up to third.
Was there ever a doubt, Joe Simons? Not in my mind. Clap for Jeremiah one more time. He needs it, folks. He needs it. You don't get enough attention around here.
One 0, and now 2-0. Grey Wolves infield playing in here. Jablonski fouled off, 2-1. No doubt this is going to be deep enough for Hendricks to score if he tags up, going back to the track to the wall, and a nice catch out in center field by Garrett Moen. But the sac fly gives the Pickles a 5-run lead once again. Here's Gabe Ariano. Off the end of the bat foul. One and one. Just like Jacob Jablonski right now at Chico State. Breaking ball. Misses inside. For that at Pasadena City College, where he hit .395 his freshman campaign. Helped lead that program to the South Coast Conference title. Was the first team all-conference selection. Had 76 hits that season, the most by any junior college player in the state of California in 2019. Over to third base, across the diamond, 2 down.
Any Oregon State Beavers in the house? We better make some noise for your boy, second baseman, number 52, Kyle Dernetti.
There's Kyle Dernetti back at the dish. 1 for 2 so far. 0-1. Of course, playing for the Beavers. That team came close to making it to another super regional, following the Dallas Baptist in the Fort Worth regional. And again, it's a fun time to be a college baseball fan here in the Oregon, no pun intended, in the Beaver State. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Obviously, Oregon State has been a prominent program for the last 2 decades. And you look at the season the Oregon Ducks had under Mark Wasikowski, hosting a regional, falling short, losing to LSU. Outside, 2-2. Two's to Dernetti. Freezes him up on a breaking ball. Didn't agree with that, third strike. But we go to the fourth. Pickles with another one on the board, 6-1.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym B FAST. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Here's Garrett Moen leading it off here for the Gresham Greywolves. Scott Wright back on the hill for his fourth inning of work. First offering to him. Catches the inside, 0-1. That's a story we talked about a lot throughout this season about Scott Wright. Had to battle injuries early on. Tried out for the team at Butler. Eventually made the squad and was able to get on that team as he gets the first out of the top of the fourth.
Batting for the Greywolves, number 8, Ethan Stacy.
Those are always great stories, obviously. You know of a kid who battles through adversity, going through a tough time, obviously, but Wright's example, having to battle through that injury, worked his way back and now playing for a Division I program and taking advantage of that opportunity, like I mentioned earlier. A solid ERA in the 2021 season. And now looking for an even bigger summer here in Portland, back in his hometown. Weekly hit over to second. 2 down. And stepping up will be the first baseman, Jackson Woodhouse.
Number 25, Jackson Woodhouse.
Oh, and 2. That one foul. Sliced into left, backing up, Matt Jew, and another 1-2-3 half from Scott Wright against his former team. To the bottom of the fourth, 6-1.
Pickles is the official pickle of the Portland Pickles. Troy Walker Stadium's signature item of classic.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break of vodka.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Michael Bennett will take over on the hill for the Greywolves here in the bottom of the fourth. 6-1 Pickles, as Evan Leibel will lead it off. First offering to him. Beautiful night for baseball here in the Rose City, no question about that. And it was even a great afternoon for baseball. Perfect weather, mid-80s. A lot different than what we saw a week ago. That's for sure. Don't have to deal with 108-degree weather. That one into left field for a base hit. Leadoff single for Evan Leibel.
Put your hands together for the birthday boy from Santa Clara. Playing left field, number 39, Matt Jew.
Already an RBI today for the birthday boy and Matt Jew. Can't beat a warm summer day at the ballpark, especially for a doubleheader. Good weather, good baseball, good food. I got the mustard stain on the shirt to prove it. Check over at first.
Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles! Birthday, Matthew!
Oh, 1 to Matt Jew. On the ground, out of the reach, and that's a fair ball down the line. And Leibel's going to get the wave home on his horse. Here's the play at the plate, not in time as Evan Leibel showing off the wheels all the way from first base. Another RBI for the birthday boy and Matt Jew. RBI two-bagger. Makes it 7-1 Portland.
Keep the noise going for your right fielder, number 45, Ryan Gardino.
Here's Ryan Gardino, also with an RBI single tonight. That one high for a ball, 1-0. Two and 0. Into left. And Seneca there for the out.
Here's your first baseman. He's a Bulldog from Fresno State, number 34, Ivan Luna.
Luna over 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Just misses outside. Two and 0. A spin and a check on Matt Jew. Throw over to second, and that gets into the outfield. Jew is going to remain at second. Three and 1. And Luna draws the walk.
All right, Mosby heads, make some noise. Your boy's up. The third baseman, number 16, Leo Mosby.
Mosby reaching on an air and flying out to center. Also scoring a run so far. First pitch to him on the outside, 0-1. Breaking pitch, 1-2. That one lifted into deep right. As Grenz is there, Madju will tag from second. 2 down.
He's so good at hitting, they designated him to do it. From Santa Clara, number 13, Connor Hendricks.
A single, 2 runs scored for Connor Hendricks. As we'll take a look at scores around the West Coast League tonight. In the top of the 8th, Yakima Valley on top of Bend 2-0. The Bellingham Bells running away with it 9-1 against Port Angeles in the top of the 6th. And the Corvallis Knights and the Ridgefield Raptors in the top of the 4th with the Knights leading 2-1. Hendricks also skies one in the infield. And we go to the 5th. Another run on the board for Portland, 7-1.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break of vodka.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Now batting for the Greywolves, the designated hitter, number 35, Cade Chris.
New pitcher for the Pickles and Ethan Bell as he'll take over after a solid outing from Scott Wright. As Cade Christ will lead things off for the Greywolves. Burns it on the outside corner, 0-1. That one high and tight. One from Bell. 1-2. One hitter, 1K.
Now batting is the catcher, number 15, Max Richards.
There's Max Richards. Hit by a pitch in his first at bat back in the second.
How many tickets you buy, man, bud?
Fouled off, 1-1. As I mentioned, another doubleheader tomorrow between the Pickles and the Greywolves, and the nightcap will feature the Pickles going up against the Portland Gherkins, and then
You're going to win, I believe in you.
starting on Tuesday, another 3-game West Coast League series against the Cowlitz Black Bears on Tuesday night, of course. As customary with every Tuesday here at Walker Stadium, Tattoo Tuesday. Wednesday, like as always, Woof Wednesday. And then on Thursday, I wish I had more info about this because this kind of piques my interest now. On Thursday, for the final game of that 3-game series, it is the cheesiest night in baseball history. Presented by Velveeta. Is it just giving away free cheese? Is that basically what it is? It's just giving away free cheese? Oh, that's awesome. Three-one.
Here's the Greywolves second baseman, number 10, Chase Elliott.
Here's Chase Elliott, grounded into a 6-4-3 double play. That one. Oh! Snow coned by Kyle Dernetti. Nope.
Just kidding.
They're going to say it's not a catch. Looked like it was going to be a great highlight there from Kyle Dernetti. But instead, 2 on here.
Yeah. Here's the left fielder, number 11, Kyle Fitzgerald. Explain, Jeremiah.
Kyle Fitzgerald is a nice young man. We like him a lot. But we care a lot about him, but we also want him to strike out right now. Because if he does, we're going to give him a $1 Winkles Pickles on the party day. Nothing personal, man. We're just rooting for you to fail. Good start. Good start. Walker Stadium, the end of that, make some noise for $1 Winkles Pickles on the party day. You don't care at all. You don't care. Okay. Well, strike out anyways.
Oh, and 2.
Wow, nice. 2/3 of the way there.
Oh, 2 to Kyle Fitzgerald.
Yes, how may I help you?
A spin and look back. On the ground, backhanded, nope, gets past Jablonski. And the Greywolves cut it to a 7-2 game.
Now the name of the Wolves, a right fielder. He's from Linfield. Number 20, Andrew Greggs.
Runners on the corners with one down. Now and above the letters, 1-0. Two and 0. Over to first. Out at second. Nice play by Ivan Luna. Greywolves, though, with another.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Oh boy, man down. Birthday boy Adam on the ground already. Wow, these gals killed it. All the way to me. High five. Oh man. You got it. You got it. Second place. Bring it here. Congratulations.
I'm going to hand you guys to the ground right now.
Kelsey and Carrie Ann. Let's hear it like you're singing for Kelsey and Carrie Ann. Three-legged racer.
Shortstop. From Chico State, number 6, Jacob Jablonski.
Here's Jacob Jablonski with a sac fly in his last at bat. currently at Chico State. Before that, spending 2 years with the Arkansas State Red Wolves. Off speed, catches the zone. Off the end of the bat. Popped up, left side, one down. As Derek Seneker ran in to make that snag.
Coming up late for the picks is your center fielder from Chico State. Number 4, Gabe Arellano.
And speaking of Chico State, another product, Gabriel Arellano steps in. The first offering. One and one. Ripped over to short. Backhanded stop. Nice play. 2 consecutive nice plays by Derek Seneker.
Gonna get it, go Beats. From Oregon State University, here's your second baseman, number 52, Kyle Dernetti.
Here's Kyle Dernetti as we go back to the top of the order. And that 5-game winning streak in West Coast League play for the Pickles have catapulted them to a winning mark right now at 10-8 in the league. One of only 4 teams in the West Coast League. Another one to Seneker. 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 6th. 7-2 Pickles.
So do we. Wiggles Pickles is the official pickle of the Portland Pickles. Same with their crisp, wickedly delicious pickles all summer long.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break of vodka.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
B-E-F-A-S-T.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast.
B-E-F-A-S-T.
Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Again, here's the third baseman for the Greywolves, number 13, Brian Hamlin.
I like baseball, Joe.
Here's Brian Hamlin stepping in here in the top of the 6th. First pitch just below the letters. Quickly 0-2. One and two now. And Hamlin's on.
Number 12, Derek Seneker.
The ground out so far for Seneker. The first offering from Ethan Bell. One and one. Good breaking ball there, 1-2. Payoff from Bell. That'll be a souvenir. Burns it on the outside. Got him looking.
Here's the Greywolves center fielder, number 16, Garrett Moen.
We go back to the top of the Greywolves order, and Garrett Moen.
Fan favorite over here.
2 ground outs so far. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Thank you. Oh, 2-1 down. Swing and a miss, a strikeout, and that's going to get into the outfield. Two down.
Now that even the Greywolves, number 8, Ethan Stacy.
Ethan Stacy, also 0 for 2 tonight, also with 2 groundouts. Leibel throw down to second, and that will get into center field. That one way upstairs, 2-0. Two-one. Fouled off, 2-2. Now we've had our share of foul balls tonight. A lot of souvenirs, or I think they're still doing the promotion where if you turn in a foul ball, you get a free red rope. I think they're still doing that. Throw over to second. Bell comes home. Over to first, Ivan Luna will flip it over to Bell in time for the third out. Bottom of the 6th we go. Still 7-2.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Grape color vodka. B-E-F-A-S-T.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast.
B-E-F-A-S-T.
Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
Pickles still up 7-2. As Evan Leibel will lead it off. Pickles doing most of their damage in the bottom half of the second when they put up that 5 spot against the Greywolves. Outside for a ball to Evan Leibel. Another look at the scores in the West Coast League. The Ridgefield Raptors have taken the lead over the Corvallis Knights, 3-2 in the top of the 6th. Yakima Valley still ahead of Bend, now 3-1. And the Bellingham Bells continue to extend their big lead over Port Angeles, 13-1 in the bottom of the 7th. One to Evan Leibel. Late on that breaking ball, 1-2. 2-2. Two. Fly ball over to first. They barely got him. A little bit of a hesitation there from Jackson Woodhouse. Didn't know whether to take it himself or to flip it over.
From Santa Clara, number 39, the birthday boy, Matt Jew.
Here's Matt Jew with a pair of ribbies tonight. An RBI single and then an RBI double. Breaking ball, strike one. On the ground to short. And Jew not able to get there in time.
That'd be an instant review, instant replay.
2 down.
It's your right fielder. From Wofford, number 45, Ryan Guardino.
Two down for Ryan Guardino, also with a RBI tonight. That one high for a ball, 1-0. Guardino also with an infield fly and a pop out to short.
Everybody.
2-0. Just misses up high, 3-0. Three-one. Swing and a miss, 3-2. The payoff. Outside, ball 4.
Coming up to the plate, your first baseman. We call him Swaggy Boy. Number 34, Ian Luna.
Here's Ivan Luna. 0 for 2 with a strikeout, a flyout, and a walk. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Ken Griffey Jr. is Luna's inspiration with that sweet swing. Comebacker right to the pitcher. We go to the 7th. Once again, still 7-2 Pickles.
Timber Dental is growing and looking for people to join them on their journey to be the most joyful dental group around. Interested in joining the big leagues? Learn more about career opportunities at PortlandDentists.com and score big at Timber Dental.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
B-E-F-A-S-T.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast.
B-E-F-A-S-T.
Sing along at OH.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Another new pitcher for the Pickles. They'll go to the southpaw out of the bend in Tommy Snyder. First pitch to him inside for a ball as he'll face Jackson Woodhouse to start the top of the seventh. Two 2-1. Over to first. Luna backhands it. And that will be called a foul ball. Great breaking ball there. Down to first, and Luna can scoop it. But it came off the bag, and he's out. Took that turn towards second base, and it cost him. How would you even rule that in the rule book, in the scorebook?
Well, so the umpire called him out on runner's interference anyways, but it would have been a pass ball 2, 3, 4, 3, I guess. I don't know.
So stepping in now will be Cade Christ. Unless you're 100% sure, obviously you want to run through first base. Going down the line, you don't want to make that move towards second. First offering to Christ. 0-1. Oh, and 2. Snyder with the 0-2. 1 down. That one inside. 1-2. Snyder right now at Pacific Lutheran. Finished with a 4.10 ERA, 49 strikeouts, a 4-4 record this past college season. 1-2. Fouled off. Grew up just across the Columbia River in Vancouver. Blooper into right, tough play, and that's going to get past Ryan Gardino. Extra bases, and Chris will be in there with a double.
Batting for the Greywolves, the catcher, number 15, Max Richards.
First one to Richards, down low, 1-0. Richards hit by pitch and walked. He's gone on base twice tonight. One. And now 2-1. That one gets away from Leibel. And Christ will move up to third. Fouled off, 2-2.
Heads up.
Not yet.
Three and two. Into right, Gardino having to run back, makes the squeeze. Sack fly makes it 7-3.
Each from Linfield College, the second baseman for the Greywolves, number 10, Chase Elliott.
And here's Chase Elliott grounded into a double play and then a single into right field so far tonight. Breaking ball there, finds the zone, 0-1. Again in the air into right. Someone's going to call it. Kyle Dernetti covering a lot of real estate there to make that grab. Seventh inning stretch time here at Walker Stadium, a 7-3 Pickles lead.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka. B-E-F-A-S-T.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Here's Leo Mosby with a pair of flyouts and reached on an error in his first at bat back in the second. 4-run Pickles lead. Looking for their 8th straight win. One out to Mosby, 1-1. Mosby right now at UC Santa Barbara. Looking for a bigger sophomore campaign after hitting just 167 during his freshman year. Off the end of the bat, still 2-2. Over to short. One down. I'll tell you what, Derek Seneker over at short for the Greywolves has gotten a lot of action in the infield tonight.
A little bit, not even a little bit. Here's your designated hitter. From Santa Clara, number 13, Connor Henricks.
There's Connor Henricks, a single reached on an air and a pop-up. Has scored twice tonight. One and one. One and two. Henricks fights it off, still 1 and 2. Once again, over to short. Seneker, 2 down. And I'll bring up Jacob Jablonski.
The shortstop from Chico State, number 6, Jacob Jablonski.
So I just calculated out, over the last 2 2/3 innings, we have had 7 plays go to shortstop. So like I mentioned, at the risk of sounding like a broken record, Derek Seneker seeing a lot of action here in the middle of this ball game. 1-0 to Jablonski, now 1-1. One and two. Freeze is up Jablonski. Another scoreless half inning for the Pickles. 7-3.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break of vodka.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
B-E-F-A-S-T. Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S.
$1 Wickles Pickles on the party deck. Fitzgerald strikes out.
Another new arm out of the pen for the Pickles. As they'll go to Tucker Grote here in the top of the 8th. First offering to Kyle Fitzgerald. A strike on the inside. Solid night at the dish for Fitzgerald. 2 singles, including an RBI single back in the 5th. The 0-1. Ripped right to Leo Mosby. They don't call it the hot corner for nothing.
Now batting for the Wolves, right fielder, number 20 from Linfield, Andrew Grenz.
And here's Andrew Grenz. Tucker Grote out of Mount Hood Community College. A 2019 second team all-conference reliever. Also won a state championship while playing his high school ball down at Clackamas High. 0-2. Quick work there, 2 down.
More Dolphins. More. I gotta have more cowbell, girls.
Here's Brian Hamlin. Seven 3 and the Greywolves down to their final 4 outs. 2-0. Off the fist, charging in Mosby. And another 1-2-3 inning. To the bottom of the 8th. 7-3 Pickles.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.com.
Bottom of the 8th. And now a new pitcher for the Greywolves and Luke Rogers. Gabe Ariano will lead it off here for the Pickles, looking to extend this lead before heading into the top of the 9th. The first offering to Ariano, way outside for a ball. One and one. Three and one.
Hey, let's have a hand for all the interns that work here for the Portland Pickles Baseball Organization. Social media, broadcast. Give them a hand. They work hard. Sometimes. Can't sit there. That's not a place you can sit there, man.
Three scoreless consecutive innings here for the Pickles after putting up 7 between the 2nd and the 4th innings. Three one. Payoff pitch coming. And Ariano on with a leadoff walk.
All right, get your 50-50 raffle tickets out. Who's ready? Pink tickets. 475-430. 475-430. You just won $540 to not buy fireworks with. You got 3 minutes to get to the party deck. And we're going to light it on fire.
Now batting, Kyle Dernetti.
Here's Kyle Dernetti. So we go back to the top of the order. Way outside for a ball.
Hey, we got a winner over here, Jeremiah. Pilot ticket.
She spent $541 on tickets.
Big hack there from Dernetti.
Oh, false alarm. She has 476-430. 475-430.
Yeah.
If you got it, come and get it.
One and one to Dernetti. That one lifted foul, 1-2.
What's that number again, Jeremiah?
475-430. From the berm. I like it when it's berm people in there.
Called strike 3 on the outer half.
Kelly Green?
Here's Kelly.
All right, back to baseball. Now batting number 3, your catcher, Evan Leibel.
Here's Evan Leibel, a single tonight, as also grounded out.
Here.
Opposite way, deep into left.
Wow.
That one slams off the wall.